Good morning all. Today is March 4th, 2026, and tomorrow is going to be the first day we go into our hives for the initial spring inspection. Last year I had quite a bit of trouble with the small hive beetles with some of my hives because they were partially shaded. And I struggled with them all year. And I bought hive traps and I baited hive traps, but after the harvest last year, I moved all of the beehives into the back pasture where they're in the sun all the time. But still I want to be ahead of the game on the small hive beetles. So I bought more new traps, and I have other traps that I'm going to clean up, and we'll bait the traps with Harris Famous Roach tablets. And yes, this is a poison, but it's going to go in the traps, and the bees cannot get to it because these hive traps are designed in such a way the only thing that can go in here are the small hive beetles, and the bees will corral them in. So what we'll do with that is we'll wear gloves, because like I said, this is roach poison. And I put a couple of tablets right in the center where only the beetles can get to. And you snap these closed. Just as simple as that. And then they'll lay one in each corner of each box. And that way the bees have somewhere to push the beetles to. And the beetles will go in here and they'll eat these roach pills and effectively terminate them. Now, also as another exterior method, remember the larva will be pushed out of the hive by the bees, and it drops to the ground and they burrow into the ground, and you raise your own small hive beetles right there next to your hive. So what I also do is I take Scott's Grub X, and after dark I'll spread that around my hives and make sure it's worked into the ground really well. That way when the larva gets pushed out, they're going to go into the ground. It's already poisoned. Now, I didn't dream any of these things up. I researched all of this just like you do on YouTube, and I experimented with it last year, and the Grub X seems to be pretty effective. My hives that were out in the sun, I didn't have any real trouble with. It was just the ones that were in the shade half of the day. So we'll see what happens this year now that I've moved them completely out of the shade and into full sun as suggested. So we're going to do these two methods and get started. So every box will have two of these traps in it as we move forward. Thanks, and we'll see you tomorrow as we break open into the hives.